What's going on, fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives Make Money Online Training Podcast. It's your boy B Mark, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about 4 mindsets you must have to go viral on social media. Now, before I get into today's episode, if I sound a little bit raspy, I feel a little bit raspy. So if you're like, "What the fuck's wrong with his voice?" Trust me, I feel the same way. I think it's 4 days straight of straight talking, and that'll do it. Okay, so I want to talk about the reason I call this 4 mindsets that you must have to go viral on social media is because I think that the idea of going viral is why you're not a great creator. All right. I think the idea of going viral is why you're not a great creator. Because most people, when they come into social media, that's all they care about. They just want to go viral, right? I just want to go viral. I just want to get followers. I just want to get views. And because they want to go get viral, they want to go get views, they want to grow their following, they're afraid to put out fucking content because if the content won't go viral, then they're not going to post it. And so most people just never fucking post because they want to go viral, but then they're not willing to do what the fuck it takes to go viral, which is to fucking post. And so I want to give you guys I feel like the biggest reason that people struggle with social media in general is because they're chasing virality, which is why I titled this podcast 4 Mindsets You Must Have to Go Viral, because I tricked you and you needed to hear this because you're chasing virality and that's why you're not growing on social media. So you clicked on this podcast because you're like, I need to go viral, which was actually a trick because the reason you're not going viral is because you're chasing it. So I got you. Too fucking bad. Okay. So the reason you're struggling on social media is one of 2 reasons. Number one is you just never fucking start. All right. I have so many people that apply to be online trainer in my business coaching program on a day-to-day basis that have 1 to 3 to 5 to 10 posts on Instagram. I'm like, what are you fucking doing, dude? They're like, well, I was just like waiting for the right time. For fucking what? To open up your phone and take a photo and press post? Like, I don't know. When's the right time for that? Like, I don't understand. So it's like, oh, I'm just going to wait until I start my business to start posting on social media. What the fuck does that mean? That doesn't make any sense at all. It's like, I'm going to wait until my teeth start falling out until I start fucking brushing my teeth. Like this is just like a requirement of entry. Or I'm going to wait until I'm like overweight and fucking hate the person that I see in the mirror before I, go for a walk. This is just like the barrier to entry. It's just something that has to get done. It's just posting on social media is just one of the non-negotiables that if you don't have the consistency or the ability to post on social media, like if you don't have that like level of like, I can post every day, like you just ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. And so most people struggle with social media because they don't post or they don't start and they haven't taken any action, even though they want to. And they're like, oh, I'm going to when my daughter goes to school, when my cat fucking gets, healthier, when my fucking grandma gets home from the hospital, when. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. So if that's you, if you're the person that hasn't fucking started, go make a post on social media. But Brian, what should I post? We're going to talk about that today. Brian, what should I post? Just fucking post. Just make the decision. I'm going to start posting on social media. It's me. I'm the guy. I'm the girl. I'm fucking good looking. I'm handsome, talented, smart, whatever. I'm posting today. Start today. Make a post. I'm dead ass. Like after this video, open up your fucking Instagram, take a selfie. Hey, I'm going to start posting anyway. Right. So that's number one. Number two is they lack consistency. So either you haven't fucking started or you're not consistent. Both of those things suck. I personally think lacking consistency is worse because it's like you know what to do, you're just not doing it. How many of you guys feel like that? Like, oh, I know what to do, I'm just not doing it. And now I have people that come into my DMs. My DMs are a gong show. It's hilarious. That'll be like, yeah, I'm thinking about hiring you as a mentor, but I'm pretty sure I can figure this out all on my own. Like I'm just following your free content, getting lots of value. And I'm gonna like try it on my own for a while. I'm like, motherfucker, if you could have done it on your own, you would have done it already. Oh yeah, I know what to do. I just need to do it. The fuck? Does anybody have a relative that says that? Or like a friend from high school that's like, oh man, if I worked out as much as you, I'd be jacked. Yeah, but you fucking don't. I feel like consistency, like not being consistent, is worse than not getting started because at least if you haven't gotten started yet, like you haven't taken the actions, like there's that like initial fear. But if you're not consistent, that just means you're fucking lazy. Like that just means you're lazy. And the reason you're lazy and you're not consistent is because you're chasing virality. So when you're posting on social media and it's only getting 100 views, 200 views, 300 views, you're like, it's not worth it. I'm not going to be one of those guys that gets millions of views and billions of views. So I'm just not going to do it. And which is the fucking worst mindset ever. Like, this is where I would say the majority of people get stuck permanently for a little while because they want the result now and they're just unwilling to do the fucking work. All right. So I'm going to give you guys 4 things to help you succeed as a content creator on social media. So write these down because these are going to be mindsets that you guys can embody that will help you start to see growth. So first things first is find a flow that you can stick to. Write that down. Find a flow that you can stick to. I post every day, 3 times a day, 7 days a week. That's way too much for you, right? So if you see my posting schedule, my posting cadence, the amount that I go live, the amount that I fucking whatever, and you try to keep up with me, you're going to drown. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky. Try to do it for a week. It won't fucking happen. You'll drown. And I've been doing that. Like, I can do that because I've been doing it for fucking 10 years and I'm used to it. Like, for me, like, posting 3 times a day is normal. It's weird not to post 3 times a day. But for you, when you're just getting started, like, finding a flow that you can stick to is like finding a pace that you can run at. And write this down. Play the infinite game, not the finite game. So in the finite game, where there's a start and stop. So a finite game is like your 100-meter sprint, where you sprint for a while and then you get fucking gassed. I think we're running a marathon with sprints that are in the marathon, but like overall, like I want to play the marathon game, meaning I need to find a pace that I can run at for an extended period of time. Now, if you're first getting started, like sometimes like you might only be able to commit to 4 or 5 times a week to post, but commit to one of these fucking numbers, whether it's 3 times a week, whether it's 4 times a week, whether it's 5 times a week. And then whatever number you commit to, do it. But how do I do it? You just fucking open up your phone, you take a fucking picture, you post it, and you say 1 of 3 posts done. Like, that's how fucking easy it is. You just do it. But you have to find a flow that you can stick to, because if you're trying to keep up with me or somebody else that you look up to because you're trying to chase virality and you can't commit to that flow for whatever reason, then you're going to fail. And this is where a lot of people go wrong, because they're like, I'm going in, like I'm going to fucking post 7 times a week, every week, grind sets up, blah, blah, blah. And you do it for a week and then you miss a day and you're like, I'm a fucking failure. What if you just committed to posting 4 times a week, every week for the next 30 days? And then when you did that, then you could increase the volume. So first things first is find a flow you can stick to. Second thing, commit to 100 dirty reps. Listen, you're going to suck at social media for a long time. Too bad. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to suck for a while. You need to post so much that you break through the suck. Like, all of my friends are going viral before I was. I was just like, all right, I guess I just got an ugly face that Instagram don't like. I'm going to call it 100 dirty reps, 100, 100 posts on social media. But like, I've had probably 2,000 dirty reps and I'm just like fucking throwing shit out that's not going viral. I'm like, sweet. But I just stay consistent. Now, all of my videos go over between 10 to 50 to 100,000 to 1 million views. It's like weird if it doesn't. So I want you to really like go take a look at your fucking Instagram. Like, go look at how many posts you've made, right? And if you've made 0 posts, get to 100. If you've made 100, get to 500. If you've made 500, get to 1,000. If you've made 1,000, get to 2,000. Like, put in the dirty fucking reps and understand that you're going to suck for a while. That's okay. But when you just like, you're just committed to the process, it doesn't matter how good your content is. The only thing that matters is like you getting consistent with your content creation process. Now, number 3, the third mindset is you wouldn't miss brushing your teeth. So don't miss posting your content, right? Like, I wouldn't go out in public with like nasty ass fucking breath because I wouldn't want my breath to stink. I want to brush my teeth every day. I also don't want them to be yellow. Like, that level of non-negotiable is the content. If you want to be successful, if you want to be like everybody else that has a 9-to-5 job that never fucking breaks out of their trap, that's stuck in a prison forever, that goes to work and presses a fucking button and then goes home and gets paid $20 an hour. If you want to be like that, you don't got to do shit. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, somebody that's successful, somebody that travels, somebody that takes care of their family, somebody that provides for their family, somebody that their family can count on, you need to fucking post on social media. Like, 100%. Like, if you want to be an online coach, you need to fucking post. And like, if I don't brush my teeth, my breath smells like shit. And if I don't post on social media, I don't make money. And so posting on social media is as non-negotiable as brushing your teeth. That is the level of commitment that you need to have to posting. And if you don't have that, you just won't win. Mindset number 4 is speaking to a room of 100 people. Now, I want you to imagine that you go knock on every one of your fucking neighbors' doors right after this video, and you go up the block to every neighbor that you have. Then you go down the block to every neighbor on the next street, then every neighbor on the next street. You knock on, let's say, 500 doors, and you tell them that we need to have an emergency meeting in the middle of the street, and you gather 100 people. Okay? I want you to think about that for a second. How much effort would it take for you to get 100 fucking people from your neighborhood to come have an emergency meeting with you in front of your fucking house? Like, how much effort do you think it would take to get 100 fucking people on the front door, on the front lawn of your house? How much effort? So it's significant. The answer is a significant amount of fucking effort, right? And you might not even ever get to 100 people. People might not be home. People might be busy. People might say, go fuck yourself. But on social media, you can make a post instantly and get seen by 100 people. So all of you guys that are bitching about 100 views, forget that that's 100 people on the other end of the screen. Like, that's what you really need to understand, is that's the mindset with social media. It's cool that I can make a post and it could go viral, but I don't really fucking care about that. Like, I care about the fact that every video that I post is impacting a certain amount of people. And I had a lot of reverence and a lot of love for that, even when I had a really small following. And I have a lot of reverence for it and a lot of love for it now that I have a big following. Like, we just went to the Astros game and I got a fucking Astros hat on and an Astros jersey on, and now I'm pretty much a fucking Astros fan. What's up? But in the Astros stadium, like, I don't know, it's like 15,000 people, 20,000 people. And I looked around and I was like, I got like 20 times the amount of fucking people in the stadium following me on social media. I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool. Like, I have a lot of appreciation for it. I'm not like a spoiled brat that's like, why am I not going viral? Like, I'm like, this is fucking dope. And you need to have appreciation for that too. Like, to gather 100 fucking humans in public, like, next to impossible, but you can just post on your fucking Instagram right now, bam, get 100 views, 100 people watching your shit, just like that. Free marketing. We live in the best day and age of all time. Like, this is better than the Gary Vee era. This is better than the 2020s when the web came out. This is better than fucking every other time on the planet. This is the best time to be alive, because you can start from literally fucking nothing. You can start as a nobody with no experience and no background, and you post on social media every fucking day for 365 days, and all of a sudden you're known, you're well known. There's no other time in the history of the planet where you could fucking do that without like 10 to 20 years of like credibility building and then getting put on by, like CNN or some other fucking news outlet. Like, you can put yourself on, I don't understand why the fuck you guys aren't consistent on social media. I don't fucking get it. You can literally put yourself on. You can literally just be like, I'm the fucking one. Move the fuck over. Watch me. Watch this. Y'all are about to fucking grab some popcorn. Y'all are about to see the show. Like, you can literally put yourself the fuck on. I think the prerequisite of like, I have a hard time posting on social media is fucking stupid. To me, it's like, it's just as stupid as being like, oh, I want to lose fat, but I don't want to be in a calorie deficit. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Or you're like, you want to get shredded, but then you're complaining about all the cardio you're doing. Or you want to do a fitness competition, but then you bitch and complain that you got to do more cardio. Like, don't even fucking do a show. It's stupid. And this is like basic level entry requirement, is a willingness to post on social media as many times as humanly possible per week, period. That's it. It's really fucking simple. So I tricked you because I grabbed your attention with 4 mindsets you must have to go viral. And the reality is, the reason you're not succeeding on social media is because you're trying to go fucking viral with every video, right? And so the goal should not be to go viral with every video. The goal should be becoming a better content creator. So 4 things you guys can do that. Number 1, find a flow you can stick to. Number 2, commit to 100 dirty reps. Number 3, you wouldn't miss brushing your teeth, so don't miss posting your content. And number 4, speaking to a room of 100 people. That is it. That is all. If you guys want some business coaching, you guys want to learn from me, send me a DM on Instagram that says 10K, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help. Not only will I help you with your mindset so you stop making dumbass excuses like we talked about in this fucking coaching call today, but I will also help you with your content strategy, help you come up with what to post, give you content ideas, content templates, DM scripts, phone scripts, all the things. So if you're interested, you can comment or DM me with the word 10K, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.